Hello, today's routine is for your lats, and for this you're going to need a foam roller. So starting out then, we're just going to bring ourselves onto our side. What we're going to do is just take a lat here, try not to be too high up towards the armpit. We're going to lean into the lat onto the roller, okay? So just slowly lean into that in case it's quite sensitive. Just find an area that's manageable, that you can, actually sort of keep the foam roller pressed into there and it doesn't feel too painful. So we're going to start off with about a minute of what's called contract and relax. So starting off by breathing in. We're going to contract the lat here, so we're squeezing the lat, and then we're going to hold that for around 3 to 5 seconds. We're going to breathe out and relax off, okay? Again, we're going to repeat that. Squeeze. Good, and what we can do now is if you want, you can sort of move back slightly there. If you see I'm leaning back slightly more, find a new area. Contract. And relax. I'm just going to go another one time there. Just move slightly. Contract there. Good. If you feel any sort of knots go or anything, or you feel like a little pop in the muscle, don't panic. This is what's supposed to happen. Just contract. So as I come into there, sometimes it can feel a bit like almost like a bubble wrap type feeling, something sort of popping in there, but it's fine. And relax there. Good. We just come up a little bit higher into there now. Contract. Relax there, good. Just going a little bit lower now. So again, your lat comes from quite a lot high, low, all the way up. So it's we need to make sure that we get a good amount of work, sort of just on that contract and relax. We're doing about 90 seconds each side here. So just find one more area now. Contract into there. Good, and relax. Okay, good. So next, what we're going to do now is a technique called a pressure wave. So essentially going from side to side. So the roller is going to go over the lat like this, okay? You're not going up and down like you see a lot of people do. We're actually going to start from the back, lean back slightly. You can put your fingers around the roller there if you need to. And then you're going to roll forward like this, okay? We're going to do this for around 30 seconds. All we're doing is just slowly working over the areas that you've just been sort of desensitizing. If you get to an area and it feels far too sensitive to move over it like that, just go back to that contract and relax method for a second. So you could be here, you could just go back to that contract and relax. Once it feels a bit better, just work over there, okay? Just move up slightly lower or higher if you need to, into there, okay? And the last one we're going to do now is what's called a scrub. So essentially, you imagine like you're scrubbing yourself here, and the difference is the roller will stay still, the body does the moving. So for 30 seconds, what we're going to do is just going to come back until you feel like your skin's tight and you can't go back anymore. Come forward for the same thing, okay? And all we're doing is scrubbing over that area, back and forth. Leave your arm off the floor. If you need to, you can bring it there, but it'll just sort of scrape your hand, depending on what floor you have. So just coming back and forth there, leave the arm up, out in front of you here, try and get your shoulder back. Just scrubbing over that area, okay? Just another 5 seconds then. 3, 2, and 1, good. Okay, so next up, just going to come over to the other side. So again, going to hit about 90 seconds of that contract and relax. So we're just starting here, find an area that feels, like I said, manageable. Just going to breathe in, contract the muscle, so now squeeze into there. Relax off, good. Again, slightly move, it didn't really do much for me. Contract, so it's a lot more sensitive there. Hold that for around 3 to 5 seconds. Relax off, good. Move around slightly. Trust me, you'll feel the areas that need work anyway. You'll lean into an area, you'll know if it's sensitive or not. Good, just slightly move into there now. So sometimes you might move and something might pop, you might feel knots coming out. Contract. Good, like a little bit lower there. Nice big squeeze there. Good, just slightly lean forward now. Good, just another 20 seconds, then we're going to go quite low in the lat now. That can be quite a sensitive area, so just make sure you hit there. Nice big squeeze into there. Good, just another 10 seconds. Last squeeze now. Contract, just a little squeeze there. And relax. So again, what we're going to do for now, 30 seconds going for that pressure wave. So just find an area that's manageable again, that feels okay. Going over it slowly, don't be too quick with it. It's nice and slow, grind over it. Like I said, if you get to here, feels too sensitive, to go back to contract and relax. Once it feels a little bit better, you can work back over that again. But just doing that first bit first makes this bit so much more manageable. If you just tried to go straight into this bit, I almost guarantee that it would probably hurt you too much to actually run over the area. But it's a little bit of that contract and relax, sort of desensitize the area. And then what we can do now then is just finish up with that 30 seconds scrubbing each side. So again, we go back until the skin can't move anymore. If you're tight enough, the skin just won't move anymore. And through to there, yeah? And it shouldn't feel like it's ripping your skin off, but it should feel like, that's about as far as your skin's going to let you go, okay? So just going into there, another 20 seconds there. Good. And if you need to, you can slightly move the area, move into a slightly new area, coming into there. And this can be a little bit quicker than the pressure wave. This doesn't need to be too slow. This is just literally, you just imagine just scrubbing the muscle there, okay? Let's go a little bit lower for that last 5 seconds. 4 and 5. Good, well done. So you should find now the ability to sort of bring your elbows up in this position or bring your arm overhead is all going to be improved there.